So you're thinking of moving out here to the central coast of California and you discovered this town called Prunedale. It's certainly one of the lesser celebrated areas of Monterey County, but there is plenty going on here, and if you are interested in buying real estate, you may be pleasantly surprised what you can get for your money out here. Good morning or good afternoon and welcome back to the Moving to Monterey channel. Some say Prunedale is a small calm area with a great sense of community and friendly people. Others say that despite its rural setting and feel, the cost of living has become very high and the town is now an expensive place to live. But I'm going to be showing you the good and the bad in this video so you get a better idea of what it's like to live here. Now, if Carmel by the Sea is a college-educated coastal elite, then Prunedale is its blue-collar conservative cousin who gets into arguments with at Thanksgiving. In fact, the nickname locally for Prunedale is Prunetucky, which refers to the kind of hillbilly lifestyle here, which is at odds with the typical sunny California lifestyle of people in the surrounding coastal areas. And while that may have originally been coined as a put-down, it's now worn as a badge of honor by residents old and new of Prunedale. So Prunedale is an unincorporated community in Monterey County, California, with a population of just around 18,000. It's located about 10 miles north of Salinas and less than half an hour's drive to some truly gorgeous tourism hotspots on the coast like Carmel by the Sea and downtown Santa Cruz. You know, I've done quite a few of these neighborhood tour videos now, walking around and showing you guys the different areas of Monterey County. I've got to say, I haven't seen anywhere near the amount of American flags being shown in Prunedale compared to anywhere else. Prunedale absolutely takes the cake when it comes to showing national pride. And in my opinion, it would also take the #1 spot for number of cockerels roaming loose on properties, number of off-road vehicles on the side of the property, and #1 for no trespassing signs. Oh, and before I forget, my name is Andy Woolfoot. They call me the British agent, realtor here in Monterey County. I get calls, texts, and emails all the time from people looking at up sticks and start a new life out here on the Central Coast. So whether you're moving in 9 days or 90 days, please feel free to reach out. All my information is in the description below. Now, the official name Prunedale came about because plum trees were planted by the area's early settlers around 1900. However, the trees died soon after due to poor irrigation and fertilizer, but however, the name stuck. As it's a relatively small rural community, Prunedale enjoys relatively low crime rates. Maybe that's because everyone knows each other around here. Maybe there's fewer break-ins because of that unspoken rule: play stupid games, win stupid prizes, if you know what I mean. So rural California living means that you are going to have a bunch of friendly critters for your neighbors, and Prunedale is no exception. You can expect to see a whole bunch of feral cats, skunks, which you'll quickly learn to leave be, and also raccoons, which I believe the internet now refers to as trash pandas. Also, one of the more specialty local sports here is wild hog hunting. Now, if you're interested in wild hog hunting, you probably don't need it explained to you by some quasi-posh middle-class immigrant who's never done it in his life. And I would certainly absolutely shit myself if I ever saw a wild hog and it took one step in my direction. So we'll move on. Also, the hills above Prunedale are one of the few known locations for colonies of Yadens piperia, if I'm pronouncing that properly, which is an endangered species of wild orchid, so keep your eyes open for those. So Prunedale is a rural location. Apologies if I've been making it sound like Deliverance. It's certainly not that. There's a population of nearly 20,000 people, and I'm here at the Prune Tree Shopping Centre, which is a local hub located just off the 101. This thing is going to take care of all of your needs. We've got a CVS, got a Safeway. There's loads of restaurants, casual takeaways, fast food, everything you need. They've got professional services, banking services, healthcare. Pretty self-sufficient here in Prunedale. Oh, and the nearest Costco is down in West Salinas, so maybe a 15-20 minute drive from here. Let's talk real estate. So today in Prunedale, if you include the surrounding areas of Royal Oaks, Elkhorn and Oak Hills too, why not? There are 30 homes for sale, and exactly half of these are currently pending, meaning the sellers have accepted an offer and are in the middle of the escrow process. So that means, just like most of the surrounding areas, Prunedale has a shortage of available houses for sale, and the ones that are priced right will be getting into contract fast. Now, even the most basic of 3-bedroom homes in Prunedale is going to be going for north of 800k these days. However, the main difference will be the amount of land that comes with the home. It's very common for homes around here to be sat on anywhere from 1 to 5 acres, even if it's not all usable space. And by the way, one property currently for sale on Old Stage Road has north of 300 acres. So if you hate people or you just want to get away from it all, this might be the place for you. Now, increasingly, Prunetucky is home to not only hardworking tradespeople, but also infused with your work from home, Silicon Valley techies who have been drawn down from the Bay Area by the more affordable real estate, the large lot sizes, and they only have to deal with about an hour commute up to San Jose on the 2 days a month they actually have to show up at the office. And as it's so much cheaper to buy down here, what you save on your mortgage payments compared to those San Jose prices, That'll allow you to send your kids to the private schools up in the Watsonville area or here in Prunedale. So if you are looking for a 3,000 square foot home with 4 or 5 bedrooms and plenty of land on the property, and if your budget can handle it, then Prunedale could be the answer to your housing dreams. And I've just got time to show you a quick example of what I'm talking about. This home here on the Holly Hills estate, located at 19300 Eden Court, is 4 bedrooms, 5 bathrooms, 4,710 square foot, and it sits on over 3 acres of land. This home is currently pending after sitting on the market for 71 days, priced at 1.3 million. So there's a good chance that the buyers, whoever they are, managed to negotiate a little bit under the asking price. Listing was brought to us by Barry Diamond, who is not only an incredible real estate professional, but he's also a certified diamond geezer. Thank you very much for letting us use your photos in the video today, Barry. And if a single family home is beyond your budget, despair not, as there are quite a few mobile home parks in this area, although most of them are age restricted, meaning at least one person living there has to be usually 55 years or older. Today there are 6 mobile home units for sale in the Prunedale area, with prices ranging from $65,000 on the cheaper end all the way up to $300,000 for a larger, newer model. Although you do have to remember that the cost of the space rent in these parks will be at least $850 a month, and in some parks it can be quite a bit more. A couple of other important things to consider when purchasing a home in Prunedale is to look at where the water and sewage goes from to. Some homes will have public sewer and water, but the further away from the main roads your property is located, the more likely you are to have a well and septic system on the property. Now, if the home is serviced by well, you need to find out if there's a shared well agreement with any of your neighbours, and make sure you review that thoroughly. And I cannot stress enough the importance of having a septic inspection done while you are in escrow, as this can be a huge expense and inconvenience if you later find out any problems. Okay, so that's Prunedale for you, and if you are considering making a move out here to the Central Coast and you're on a bit of a tight budget, I would definitely recommend checking out homes in Prunedale just to see how much home you can get for your money. And again, my name is Andy Woolfoot, they call me the British Agent, Realtor here in Monterey County. If you are considering making a move out here, please feel free to get in touch. I will be honored to do everything I can to make you have a smooth move out here to the Central Coast. Okay, that's me. I'm going home for a cup of tea. See you on the next one.